Here is the scroll of the Golden Hill, the mythic, true, half-forgotten tale of Mapungubwe, the kingdom that reached for the sun and vanished like smoke between epochs. Scroll of the Golden Hill, the true esoteric tale of Mapungubwe, the kingdom that remembered the sky. I, the hill that hummed with gods before the maps were drawn and the borders cut, before Europe named the lands and the lands grew silent, there was a place where the earth met heaven in rhythm. It was called Mapungubwe, the hill of the jackal, the hill that spoke, the hill that remembered. From its stone crest rose the kings of fire, rulers crowned not by blood but by resonance. They were keepers of the gold that sang, for in their temples lay not coins but symbols, tiny golden rhinoceroses and scepters carved in silence. The gold was never for greed, it was for remembrance, a way for the people to talk to the sun. Below the sacred hill lay the city, market songs, children's laughter, drums echoing through baobab roots. Ivory gleamed like moonlight. Traders from far oceans brought coral and salt. The kingdom pulsed with harmony, a rhythm between sky and soil, between ancestors and the living. But balance is a fragile song, and when the rivers forgot their course, the harmony faltered. The elders said the spirits had grown tired of gold being used without gratitude. One night, a wind howled so fierce it split the fires in two. That was the night the hill's shadow moved. The king saw his ancestors standing on the hill's peak, wrapped in flame and sorrow. They said, "When the land forgets how to listen, gold turns heavy, and the sky must reset its balance." The next morning, the king climbed to the summit alone. He carried the golden rhinoceros, the symbol of divine leadership, and whispered its true name, a sound that only the earth understood. Lightning struck the eastern ridge, a sign. The spirits had spoken. By dusk, the people were already gathering their belongings, turning toward the new dawn, leaving behind the golden city to sleep. No battle, no conqueror, just a migration led by faith and silence. But listen, centuries passed. Grass grew over altars. Baobabs swallowed walls. Colonizers came and left, naming the land as if it had forgotten its own name. But the earth does not forget. In the red dust beneath the stones, bones glowed with memory. Archaeologists later uncovered them, not knowing they were touching prayers. They found masks, jewelry, carvings, but not the rhythm. That rhythm lives in the wind. When the rain falls on the Limpopo plain, the water carries whispers. We were here when the stars were young. We will rise when the stars remember us. Mapungubwe teaches what every soul eventually learns. When gold loses purpose, kingdoms lose pulse. Power without spirit is an empty crown. But the people of the Golden Hill were not lost. They merely transformed. They became travelers, dreamers, griots, guardians of memory. Their descendants walk the earth still. Every artist who carves truth from silence. Every leader who remembers that wealth is a mirror for light, not shadow. Some say on certain nights, under the lightning storms of Limpopo, you can see a faint glow at the hill's summit. Golden, soft, alive. They say it's the spirit of the king, still standing guard, watching over the descendants of his people, waiting for the day the world remembers that the first crowns were carved from earth, not empire.